Assalamu alaikum. This is from Assam Public Academy, and you can share my name, you can see my name, and you know me very well and very much familiar to me. I am your science teacher, and I hope you all are fine, safe at home. And my name is Mrs. Nilufar Ijaz. Today we are going to continue our chapter electricity, that is the lecture number 27. It will be the last lecture, and after that we have our winter vacations, and after winter vacation the classes will start again. Up till now we have studied so many things, so it is better to revise them. Before going to the lecture number 27, I am going to repeat something, that is the chapter electricity, what we have learned. First of all, we have learned the current, what is the color. Electric charges are made up of positive and negative charges. A current can be produced by the flow of positive or the negative electric charge. Then we have studied the electric current is defined as the rate of flow of electric charges. Then we have studied the SI unit. The SI unit for electric current is ampere, and the other units are milliampere and microampere. Electric currents are measured by instruments. That instruments are called ammeter. Ammeter, the connection of ammeter with the apparatus is in two ways. It is found in a series circuit. Now, what is a circuit or the series circuit? Electric current can be broadly divided into two main types, that is the series and the parallel circuit. Now, what is circuit? An electric circuit is the path along which electric charges move. It consists of a source of electric energy, connecting wire, and one or more electrical components such as switch, meters, or bulbs, etc. Now we have two types of circuit. We have studied the two types of circuit. That is the series circuit. Series circuit is one that connects an electrical source with its components one after the other, forming a single loop or forming a one loop. The current flowing through each electrical component in a series circuit is the same. The disadvantage of the series circuit is that if it breaks in any part, the circuit is stopped. The flow of current in the whole circuit will stop. Now the second type we have studied the parallel circuit. A parallel circuit is one that is split into two or more branches. It means that we have more than one loop we can get it with connect electrical components. The current flowing through each branch in the parallel circuit may be the same or different, but it is definitely less than the current flowing out from the source. Advantage of the parallel circuit is that if break in any branch of the circuit, it not stop the current flowing through that, only that branch will stop the current. सिर्फ उस branch में current जो है वो flow करेगा. Whenever we have some symbols, then we study some symbols, and these are the symbols. Instead of writing the whole word, we use symbols, just like in chemistry. Then we study the voltage. The amount of energy supplied by the source of electrical energy to each unit of electric charge is called the voltage. If more electric bulbs are connected in the series, higher voltage will be obtained. SI unit for voltage is volt, and it is denoted by capital V, and the other commonly used units are millivolt and kilovolt. M and K we write in a small letter and V capital. This voltmeter is measured by a meter, and this voltage is measured by a meter, and that is called voltmeter. The measurement of voltmeter or the source of component, a voltmeter must be connected in a parallel circuit. Then we have studied the resistance. What are the resistance? The resistance R of an electric component is defined as the ratio of voltage across the component to the current flowing through it. Then we have studied the effect of electric current. Number one, we have studied the heating effect. Whenever electric current it passes through the wire, it produces electricity or it produces electric. Then we study the chemical effect that whenever through a liquid or a solution of chemical we pass electricity, it electrolytes or it change into its ions, and we can separate many things through this process, and that process is called electrolysis, and this is used in electroplating also. Now today we are going to study the effect of electric current. Then we have studied the magnetic effect of current, and in that we have studied that electromagnet or the compass, they deflected whenever they are brought near the magnet. Any rod or any iron can be made electromagnet by using electric wire. Now, electromagnets. What are electromagnets? An electromagnet is a magnet that is made by using electromagnetism. It consists of a coil of wire, usually wound round a piece of iron. When an electric current flows through the coil, it becomes a magnet. However, when the current stops flowing through the coil, the electromagnet loses its magnetism. This can be increased, and in the last lecture I told you, so electromagnet can be made stronger by using the current in the coil. If we increase the current, number two, if we increase the number of turns of the wire in the coil, or using of soft iron. Now, this electromagnetism or this electromagnet is used in different purposes. Number one, the magnetic properties of an electromagnet are same that of any permanent magnet as long as a steady current flow continuously through the electromagnet. The advantages of an electromagnet is that its strength of magnetism can be altered to suit our need. कहने का मतलब ये है कि इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेटिज्म जो है वो एक ऐसी प्रॉपर्टी है कि हम उसको एक परमानेंट मैग्नेट की तरह ही यूज कर सकते हैं जब तक इलेक्ट्रिक करंट उसमें से फ्लो करता रहेगा और वो मैग्नेट के तौर पे काम करेगा। एडवांटेज क्या है, हमें फायदा क्या है कि इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेट इज दैट इज स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ मैग्नेटिज्म, यानी इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेटिज्म की स्ट्रेंथ जो हम यूज कर रहे हैं उसको हम अपनी रिक्वायरमेंट के मुताबिक आगे पीछे कर सकते हैं। इट कैन बी रिड्यूस और इट कैन बी increase. It is clear to all of you. Now, use of electromagnet. There is a video I would like to share you. Are you attentive? Use of electromagnet. Now, have you seen this video? This video चल रही है. Okay. Now, student, let me know you are hearing the voice of this video. So, इस वीडियो की आवाज मेरे पास आ रही है चिल्ड्रन, आपके पास क्यों नहीं आ रही? चलिए मैं इसको एक्सप्लेन कर देती हूँ इस वीडियो के. ओके, सही है. हाँ, मेरे पास आ रही है, मैं इसको एक्सप्लेन कर देती हूँ बच्चों को. ओके स्टूडेंट, आपको मेरी आवाज आ रही है? अगर वीडियो की आवाज नहीं आ रही तो मेरी आवाज आ रही है? हेलो, हेलो, कैन यू हेयर मी? कैन यू हेयर मी? मेरी आवाज आपको आ रही है? ओके, आपको मेरी आवाज आ रही है? वीडियो में आपको खुद एक्सप्लेन कर देती हूँ. Now you can see there is an experimental, the MRI is taking the images of the body, and these are used to diagnose the different varieties. Other things which use electromagnets are loudspeaker, loudspeakers, and the other things, electric bells, microphones, and the loudspeaker. In these gadgets, we use electromagnet. Is it clear to all of you? Cranes are lifting the heavy scrap in the scrap yards. These lifts are used to transport large masses of irons, griddles, and the plates. These magnetic materials are also used to separate the iron scraps, griddles. An electromagnet can be used according to our desire. We can increase it, we can decrease it, and we can stop it. different type of detailed images inside the body to diagnose number of disease or the MRI used. And electrical devices such as electrical belt, microscope, loudspeakers, these are used the electromagnet. Now there is a coil. You can see this is the picture of a crane. This is crane. It is used in scrap yard. This crane is used for lifting heavy parts of the ships or the vehicles. It is used in scrap yard. Usually it is used in scrap yard. There are some pictures, sorry, there are some pictures which are related from your book. That is, the electromagnet can be made stronger by increasing the current in the coil. यही चीज आपको आपकी वीडियो में बताई गई है कि हम उसको इंक्रीज कैसे कर सकते हैं. Electromagnets are also used to sort out scrap iron or steel from non-magnetic material at scrap yard. Scrap yard or the junk yard where the ships, brakes or the car or the vehicles, they are brakes. In hospitals, electromagnets are used to remove splinters of iron or steel from our body or the organ. Whenever there is a blast or there is firing or something like that, some splinters, they shifted, they go into the body and it is difficult to operate and to find out. So the electromagnet, the instruments are used in which electromagnets are inserted and they are easily removed. Electromagnets are also used to remove thickness. The thickness of the different coat of the paint on a new car is checked with the thickness gauge that uses an electromagnet. When the paint is too thin, it is harder to pull the electromagnet of the car than we paint it of the correct thickness. The photographs below show a special type of train called magnetic uh, levitation train. It can reach a speed of more than 300 km per hour. When it is moving, electromagnet in the train keep it floating above the track. In this train, what is the advantage? That is, whenever electromagnet will work, it will be work like that. Now, electromotors. When a current flows through a wire in magnetic field, a force acts on the wire to move it. This is put to practical use in electrical motor. Electric motors are used in many electrical appliances. जब किसी मोटर में से किसी फोर्स में से इलेक्ट्रिक करंट को गुजारा जाता है तो उसके गिर्द जो वायर की वाइंडिंग होती है वो इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेटिक फोर्स प्रोड्यूस करती है और उसको हम बहुत सारी चीजों में यूज कर सकते हैं. इसी पावर को यूज करते हुए बहुत सारी अप्लायंसेस बनाई गई है. नंबर 1 यू कैन सी दीज आर द अप्लायंसेस. ये खास किस्म की मोटर्स हैं एंड दीज आर कॉल्ड इलेक्ट्रोमोटर. These are of different type. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 different type of electromotors are here. These electromotors are used in different gadgets or the apparatus. You can see there is an electric motor. This is the big version of the electric motor. इसमें आप यहाँ पर देखें The wires where these are the wires and this is the piece of iron and these are the connection. Now these electromotors, they are when it moves with power and it do so many work, just like the pumping of water. आपके घरों में जो पानी की मोटर होती है उसके अंदर यही चीज लगी हुई होती है. This is the pump or the water. You can see this is the structure. We are not talking about everything. We are talking about this thing. This is the shaft which is coming out and the bear cage and there the brush assembling. These are the wire. These are the wire. When the current it is passed through this wire, it produces an electromagnetic field around this motor. And this motor runs really fast and lot of work is done by that. In the pedestal fan, this motor is also inserted. Now, the electric bell also use electromagnet. Study the diagram below carefully and find out how an electric bell works. Now, this is the structure. This is called the main part, which is called gong, and this is the hammer. This hammer is connected with the electromagnet. This is the electromagnet. These are the wires. These are the wires. They are twisted around a magnet or an iron bar, and this is connected with the source of battery. When this connection is complete, this hammer, it strikes the gong and the sound is produced. जब ये इसको कनेक्ट करता है इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेट यहाँ से इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेट, it is the iron box, it is attracted by the electromagnet and this hammer it is strike the gong and the sound is produced. This is the working of your electric bell. Now you can see some key points are here on your book. The page number is 210. Page 210. Open your book. Yes, page number 210. Number 1 point, the key point, what we have learned in this chapter. An electric current is defined as the rate of flow of electric charge. The SI unit for current is ampere. To measure the current flowing through a component or the circuit, an ammeter is connected in the series with the component or the circuit. पहला पॉइंट क्या है कि इलेक्ट्रिक करंट क्या चीज है, हमने उसको डिफाइन किया एज द रेट ऑफ फ्लो ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक चार्जेस. What are the electric charges? That is the positive charge or the negative charge. The SI unit, International Standard Unit, is called ampere. It is denoted by capital A. Other units are milliampere and kiloampere. And this is connected in a circuit with the series connection, and the amperes of the electric current amount can be measured through a meter, and that meter is called ammeter. Number 2, circuit diagram can be easily drawn using symbols to represent various electrical components. It is not easy when you are drawing a component of a circuit, so it is quite difficult to write each and every name in detail. It is quite difficult. So what we do, we use symbols. हम उसके बजाय symbols use करते हैं. बल्ब के लिए अलग है, स्विच के अलग है. It will make the work easier. Series circuit or the electrical component connected in a series provide only one path for any current to flow. Series circuit is form only one loop or one circuit, and when it is connected from the source or the battery of energy to the component, or the if that path, one loop or one path, it is broken down, then the current will be stop flowing. This is the disadvantage of series connection. While parallel circuits or the electrical component connected in a parallel provide two or more different paths for the current to flow. In your house, in your classroom, you have seen tube lights, fans, and other things like electrical camera. These things are inserted in the class, they are found in the class, they are in a parallel circuit. It means they are more than one path are there. एक से ज्यादा रास्तों से इलेक्ट्रिक करंट जाती है. If one branch or one loop or one circuit is broken down, then the other will be not affected. दूसरे जो है वो affected नहीं होंगे. The next thing we studied, the voltage of an electric source is the amount of electric energy supplied to the each unit of electric charge flowing out. So, and the voltage is electrical component is the amount of electrical energy converted by the each unit of electric charge flowing through into the other form of energy. Whatever you are supplying the energy, it is in the form of voltage, and what in the form it is coming out, it is the outcoming energy, and that is called voltage. The unit we use is called volt. It is denoted by capital V, and the SI unit, that is the international standard unit, is volt. Other units are millivolt and the kilovolt. And the meter is used is called voltmeter. It is always connected in a parallel. In a parallel circuit, we can insert a voltmeter. Next is the resistance. Resistance of a metallic conductor is the ratio of the voltage across the component to the current flowing through it. That is, resistance is denoted by the R, and the voltage or the is V, and the current flowing through it is I. So R is equal to, when the voltage is divided by I, it will be termed as R is equal to V upon I. Now the SI unit for the resistance is called ohm. This is the symbol for the ohm. Now what is ohm? Ohm क्या चीज है? It is on the name of scientist. At the beginning of the 19th century, the German physicist Georg Ohm investigated the relationship between the current and the voltage in the metallic conductor. He found that if everything is kept constant, doubling the voltage would double the current. In other words, the current flowing through a metallic conductor is directly proportional to its voltage as stated in the Ohm's law. This is R is equal to V upon I is a Ohm's law, where R is resistance, V is voltage, and I is current. Is it clear to all of you? Now the number 9. An electric current can produce heating, chemical, and the magnetic effect. I told you everything in detail. Everything is going in detail. I told you that electric current produce heating effect. When electric wire they get heat up, they produce heat, and this heat can be utilized in the toaster, cooker, rice, hair dryer, everything. Next was the chemical effect. Electric current is passed through an electrolyte. It produces a chemical effect. These chemical effects are used in electrolysis and in electroplating. And the next is the magnetic effect. Whenever something like a soft iron they are covered with the wire and the electric current is steadily passed through them, then a magnetic field is created. And this magnetism or this magnetic field can be utilized in many purposes. Electrical heating appliances such as the rice cooker, water heater make the use of heating effect of an electric current flowing through the heating element inside them. Once I show you an Once I show you the picture of or the video of electric kettle, ये किस तरह से electric kettle work करता है, I showed you the iron kettle. Electrolysis is what is electrolysis? It is a chemical effect of electric. It is a chemical reaction produced by an electric current passing through an electrolyte. It is used to decompose compounds, to electroplate objects, and to refine metal. What is the decomposition of compound? When the water is here, water is composed of water is composed of hydrogen and oxygen gas. Water is composed of hydrogen and oxygen gas. When we pass electricity through the water, it decomposes into its component, that is into oxygen and hydrogen, right? So it is used to decompose the compound. Electroplating. Electroplating is a very fine coating of different materials on some objects is called electroplating. Electroplating can be done with aluminum, with the silver. Electrolysis, it is used in electroplating. Electroplating of objects to make them for a longer use. We use gold, silver, aluminium or the chromium. These materials, they are used for electroplating. They are used for electroplating. The magnetic effect of an electric current. The third effect was the electromagnetism. What is electromagnetism? Electromagnetism, when electricity is passed through the iron or the soft iron, they behave like magnet and it is used in different purposes. Or it can be used to remove splinters from our body. It is used in the electric bulb, telephone, microscope, and everything are earpieces in these things are used in electromagnetic effect. Now thank you for joining the class. Now we have little time. We'll do some questions here. Are you ready for questions? Now, can anyone write here what is the unit used for current? What is the unit used for current? Name the unit which is used for current. करंट के लिए कौन सी यूनिट यूज होती है? मेरे पास दो आंसर आए हैं करेक्ट, आयशा जावेद का, नुसैबा का. शेरोज, योर आंसर इज करेक्ट. सुमैया अहमद, correct answer. What about other students? Why are they not taking part in the question session? Right. What is the SI unit for current? Ampere. Right. Jay Kumar, your answer is not correct. I am talking about the current. What is the unit of SI unit of the current? Can anyone write R is equal to what? R is resistance. Can anyone write? Yes, give me the answer. Resistance is equal to. Jay Kumar, your answer is still incorrect. Ampere is the answer. Tanya, your answer is correct. R is equal to V upon I. Correct. Very good. Very good. R is equal to V upon Sharol, Sumaya, Aisha Javed. Your answer is correct. Iman Rashid. Your answer is correct. Very good. Very good. You are very quick learner. And what about Zainab? Write it quickly. Rida Rahim, your answer is correct. Very good. You are taking part. That's very nice.